Good, thank you. And you, huh?
Good, yeah, going fine. I nearly got caught out just then, and we are here, and we were sort of semi-prepared, weren't we? We're still,
Semi.
we're still just getting our monitoring, as in checking up on the My Time in the background. That's the one we're looking at, and I'm just about to do that myself. What's the date today?
The ninth.
It is the 9th. I'm just going
It's
to do some.
crazy,
Are
isn't
you
it?
doing the cross-posting or am I?
I'm just trying to see if I can do it.
I'm just having a look here. I have got it where I can, and I'm just going to do it as yours.
I'll let you do it
Live
then.
Video Hub, and we can do it to, what's that other one? Mine? I think that Women in Business Amplified, that was it.
Yes.
They said that's okay to do it there. Okay,
Yeah.
we've got it cross-posting. So, just as a little pre-warning to those, g'day Natalia and Dana and Michelle and Sharon. I'll just pop them up on the screen as I'm moving down, and it's wonderful to see you all here because I didn't give much warning that I was going to be on tonight. Yep, that's all worked well. And Diane, lovely to see you here. If you are on the other pages that I just mentioned as far as what's called cross-posting, it means I can't see your comments in the back end like I'm showing here in the screen, like Diane's still sitting there. So you need to actually make sure that you're in the mytimetv.live page for me and Leanne to see your comments, because Leanne, as a guest, you get them still as the comments in the back end of the guest stream too now?
Yeah.
Good. So Natalia's saying it's been a while since you've had a reading from your past loved one, Jacob. Is there any messages from him? It's actually been a while since we've been on together because Leanne had a wonderful time with the Fringe.
Yeah.
So we will get back to that. Rasheena's here as well, and it's good to see you, Leanne.
Oh, thank you. You too, huh? I have certainly missed our Friday nights.
Oh, yeah, so have I. I managed to get along, sort of.
I'm sure you did well.
It's easy. It's not as easy. No, it's hi, Mum. And we've got Sharon Rooney here. You've just been let down by Andrew, but he changed his mind. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? So, share out with your friends. I'm going to say that word share because it's part of the English language, and how dare Facebook try to do things like limit us in what we can do, even if it is a free platform. Free? Free lunch, no. We end up paying for it in the long run, don't we? Oh, dear. So I think I'm getting tired already. No.
That's why I've got the Easter eggs on hand, the chocolate boost.
I should have made sure I had that. All I've got's coffee. It's half full, not full.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a little slurp too.
Go for it. Yeah, no, Paul started on the chocolates before, and I'm sitting there watching him eat some of his Easter eggs, and I'm like, oh, chocolate. Not that we haven't got enough in the house.
Yeah, I don't do a great deal over the Easter stuff anymore. I suppose kids aren't living in the house anymore, all of that sort of reason, and who needs chocolate?
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully you've had a wonderful, your Fringe as well as a lovely Easter weekend.
It was. The Fringe was amazing. So many new faces. It was incredible. So I'm very blessed for the beautiful people that came out and the amazing shows we had. I think we sold out 4 of the 10 shows, so that was great. But yeah, Easter was great. Caught up with friends and family, sort of thing. Had a restful day, so that was good.
That's good.
A little bit.
That is good because we have a quiet time over Easter.
Yeah.
And some family at the shack. Without us there, we were home.
That's the way to do it. Quiet way.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to catch up. Where did I get to with the saying hellos? Michelle there, so she'd love a reading as well. I'm just popping them up to say the hellos, those who are here yeah, the
Yeah.
first. I try to remember which is the first time I've put it up to say hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
it's funny, I do feel a little lost because I haven't got I'm not using my eCam with this one. It's just the one camera. I'm used to using the eCam now where I've got the two cameras that I'm switching around.
Yeah. Wow.
Feels a bit funny without it. Now, Michelle, you did say there you wanted a reading. I went and put up the wrong one, but that's okay. We are well.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're well.
I am. Thank you, Ty,
You've
but
already said
okay.
that.
Yeah. And I just see Natalia has tagged Kylie Stonebridge in it. You may need to put the @ symbol and then type their first name after that to tag, because if they're not following the page, it won't tag them.
Kylie Stonebridge. Is this what you mean? Like that, as an example? I just typed it in, but I don't know if it's showing.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yep. So it should tag them in a, or you may need to, between Kylie and Stonebridge, leave the gap, but not the gap between the @ symbol and the first letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an example, Natalia, that's that little @ thing to put it in front of how you know your friend's name is.
That's it. So thank you for tagging your friend though, honey. We appreciate it.
Yeah. And it's great to see everyone here. So usually on the Friday nights, we have some sort of topic that we like to chat about. But for those that haven't really caught up with what you've had as your really good fun news as far as what you're holding in your hand, show them off.
That would be this. A beautiful inner soul guidance card. So they are hitting Australia. I think it's about the 13th. They're estimated to land in Brisbane through and got to then come through customs. So hopefully not long after that, we're going to have them here, as in a pallet of them in our own hot hands. So are pretty excited about that. And that is the back of the card. And as you can see, they have the beautiful metallic gold and silver edging on them as well. See if I can find a silver. I'm going to just keep pulling gold ones now. There are silver ones in there somewhere.
I'm really looking forward to when they come in so that I can hold my own.
I can't wait to get them out to you. It's going to be incredible. So
I'll probably almost come and pick them up now. I can drive.
It's good news that you're back on the road. So so you'll hear me scream from Port Elliot to Mount Barker when they arrive.
Absolutely love the cards, Natalia saying that, and so Sharon can't wait to buy a set.
Yeah, well, you can certainly order them online at the moment through innersoulguidance.com.au. I was just going to type that up for us by the look of it.
It's me.
Yeah, were you going to put it up there? Or? It looked like you were looking at the keyboard ready to type. Sorry.
I've already done it.
Oh, there we go. Look. Perfect.
Yeah,
so
I already did it.
Certainly pre-order your deck now, so that way you are guaranteed a deck as soon as they come. So they are selling quite quickly at the moment. So
which is good. I presume that you're going to be using some of those tonight.
Will. Yeah, for sure.
I'm in the back end of my time. I was going to do a share thing and I'm in the business suite. How the hell do I get out of that?
Oh, click your little icon up the top corner with your Facebook page picture up.
Something happened there. Where are you? Oh, sound's gone.
Corner.
I can't hear you. So
do you want me to refresh?
Everybody hear Leanne still?
I don't know. Nobody's commenting yet. I'll just refresh.
Are you going to refresh or I'll refresh?
I will.
Refresh. Okay. And I'll try and work out how to get back out of the business suite. Is that one doing that? I'll tell you, I know we've got to work with Facebook, but it can be a bit frustrating. Or am I needing to actually refresh my screen? I actually don't know. I'll wait to see what Leanne's doing. She's coming back in. I've had to bring her back in. And I'm going to I'll refresh. Can people hear Leanne? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it looked like they could hear me, so
because I'm going to refresh the screen.
beautiful. All right, so I'll keep talking while you do that. Natea is just asking, will be pre-ordering them? Will they be sold out quickly? The way it's going, honey, and the response we are having from them, I would hate to put an estimated time on the selling out because they are moving really quickly. So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm back. Can everybody hear me too?
I can hear you.
And I have got back to my mytimetv.live, and I'm going to just quickly switch that over to me commenting so that I can share it to my page. And it's all this stuff that you've got to do that's changed now.
It has, hasn't it?
It was this morning as I woke up, there was a difference in the main screen. So I've got whatever that new Facebook experience thing. NFE, I know what I'd call it, but anyway.
We don't need to use our imaginations there, do we, Ros?
No, you don't.
I love it.
Cool. So what we'll do is I'll go back to the start of the thingy.
Yeah.
Chat stream. I really do feel like I'm a bit helter-skelter and needing to have some meditation time. So let us just all sit here and take in some deep breaths. So if you'd all like to, I'm just going to do this.
What a great idea.
Truly, I am going to do this. As you're breathing in, bring in the energy that is that cosmic space. Imagine that it's all of what is around and about you is cosmic. And as you're breathing it out, just make a sound, even if it's just the lightest whisper. And I'll be noisy because I can. Even feeling as that exhale moves the air further down into the body so that you're feeling the vibration of that sound moving and vibrating as low as you can get it so that it's actually grounding you, it's actually earthing you. It's feeling like you're moving the earth. And it doesn't matter how it sounds because it's only you sitting there listening. Except for Leanne, of course.
I'm
sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Now it's broken, it hasn't it?
I love it, though.
Oh, dear. And I'm just going to go over to my YouTube channel because guess what? There's someone that's made a comment on there that I don't want to see.
Yeah.
You can't warrant it, can you? They're all over the place, these silly people.
They are. I'm just noticing Diane has put up a thing saying the internet playing out. Prince Philip has passed away at 99. Is that true?
Oh, has he? Oh, there.
I did hear something on the news earlier about some footage that the Queen has released back in their earlier days, but I didn't hear that part.
I hadn't either, so that is quite sad, but he certainly made a good old age. What a shame he didn't make 100 to get his telegram from the Queen. That's not being disrespectful.
No, that would have been rather interesting. I wonder if it would have still gone through his post office, local post office, like it would for us.
I don't know. Well, you do actually have to apply to receive the telegram so that the Queen knows that you are turning 100. I think she might have known that Prince Philip might have been. When
my mum's just saying, yes, it's on TV at the moment. So it's a bit sad. My heart goes out to their family.
Yeah, I think Tony's actually, I think he's gone to bed, even though I can hear the TV going. That is a bit sad. But, yes.
What a great life.
Heartfelt vibes for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully those lovely grounding experiences reached over to England and gave them some good vibes.
And that's what I was actually going to say, because doing exercises like that is a really strong tool to have at the moment, especially with the way the universal energy is and everything that's going on cosmetically sort of thing. You know what I mean? That's
Cosmic.
it.
It's
Cosmetic.
Cosmetic I don't use.
No, me either. Not very often. So it will help ground you down. And, you know, as much as we are being tested on that higher level at the moment, it's going to help ground you and get out of your own head, because I think so many people are in their own heads at the moment. And I know it's universal. Yeah, life does go on.
It is. Yeah, life does go on. Just had the news break of his passing on TV.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's as I was needing to settle down. You might have noticed.
I think we all do, though, at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just going to go off. I'm going into the back studio and coming back in, because I think I prefer being on the other side, so that when I'm looking at this, I'm not looking away.
Yeah. So
weird that other way. So it was more the vibrations, the frequencies that are around us. I mean, it's why I really like the Healy, because it's frequency, it's energy, it's what's moving in and around us cosmically, because it's what we are actually part of. It was more the sounds, you know, the sounds, the vibration that we actually create as we're breathing, even affects out to the cosmos and back. So I suppose it's why I was attracted so much to actually learning more with the sound therapy type of work and doing the toning, although it's very hard when you're semi-giggling to actually get a toning happening, so that you've got the overtones start to come out. And I don't know what they sound like with this mic anyway, but it's just allowing that to come from within at whatever it comes out at. You know, you're not listening for the sounds, you're just allowing that vibration to feel its way out, to actually move the energy and get that working. And once you get practiced at that, it's that overtone type sounding that brings you all of the different levels of that particular vibration into it. It's beautiful to listen to when you actually hear it being done really well, but a lot of people do know how to do that so that it's a conscious sound. I just make sound.
The sound also moves the energy.
Feels good.
Yeah, and it moves that energy and it raises your vibration. So it doesn't matter what you sound like. Believe me, Ros, my tones are so much out of balance. Would probably be the best way to explain it. But it does make a big difference. So everything is energy.
Exactly. And it's that frequency. It really is. It's that connecting in. I had the most fun when we were doing it, I suppose, when you're actually facing someone, you know, the two people, mouths, and you're actually gauging, so that you were creating the same sound in that vibration together. You waited until you could hear the difference. And when you actually did create that match of the exact tone, pitch and everything, it just you just feel that difference and that energy of it being that purest of energies in whatever way it's healing through your own body as it's then going out. It's just wonderful anyway. Yeah, I love doing that. So I'm not going to embarrass anybody else anymore now by doing any more. So I'd love to.
We can only embarrass ourselves.
Well, I feel like I need to, but it's just, so it's something to work on, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are here sort of to get into some readings too. I couldn't find in my YouTube where that comment went, so I'll have to find it later. So it wasn't a big deal, but I thought while I had it here, I'd do that. Now, there's another one on the My Time. Right, we'll go back to the front. Is that the right way of saying back to the front? I can't scroll on the comments when we're live. They don't turn up for me in the back end of my computer, so I can't do it. So someone else can be nice and report that one. I'm just closing my Facebook.
I'm just trying to see it. Is it the one that starts with the I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Effasola.
Yep, it hasn't come up on my...
They can have just that little piece of glory and then they can arse off.
Yep, that's it. I'm just watching on my iPad, but it hasn't come up yet in the scroll.
Oh, look, it could be we've got that lovely little angel in the background that's doing it before it even comes up on the actual chat stream. It does register here in the Be Live.
Yeah.
So I'll just ignore it all and thank you, Angel.
Yes, that's it. Definitely.
Yeah.
We love those little angels. Oh, yes, there we go.
Yeah. Now, how far back did I get? Who started what in, as far as our comments go? Who was at the top of the list? Because what I've got in the back end here is just Wanda Roberts next. And I don't think I've even put her up to say hello, did I?
No, I don't think so. Hey, honey.
No. So, hi, Wanda. And yes, I did with Diane. So I think I've got to the top. We've already got some comments scrolled off out the back end, off the top from here. Yeah. So,
and do excuse me when I'm looking down at my iPad. Yeah. I'm just
good reason
blocking the blocks.
Blocking the idiots. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And what we're going to do, we are going to get some cards and some readings. So hopefully those earlier ones you can still see on the iPad at the back there. I know I can't on the Be Live. And I can't scroll on my Facebook because that's what happens when I'm doing the live stream. It just doesn't let me.
I can go back to as far as Michelle, just saying hi, ladies.
Sheena, I think we did have that. Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Apologies if we have gone too far in the chat that we can't read what your comments are. Sometimes this sort of stuff does happen in the back end of this. So, there's Mum. So saying hi, Ros and Leanne. No, we haven't gone too far back.
No, not
sort of. Yeah. Okay. We'll start with some of the readings. I've got 2 sets of cards. I just felt I'd dive into my drawer. I've got a drawer that's full of cards, card decks and card sets. And these are the 2 that I pulled out. So you're going to get a mix of these 2 from me. They are so long ago that I bought these. And Leanne's going to have her cards. So people, you're going to need to actually ask for which deck you'd like. So put soul for this set or dolphins for this one.
And I'm just using one tonight.
Yeah, you're just using one. Hang on. I'm just going to use the dolphins because that's going to confuse. Put soul for Leanne's and dolphins for mine.
I love it.
We're confusing. I am.
Hey, it doesn't take much to confuse us.
No. So, but the first question we've got from Sharon is really more, well, I suppose a little bit. She's been let down by Andrew. Will he change his mind? Oh, shit. And I've got the cards flew everywhere.
Okay.
Even though he didn't. That's what flew out was a helpful person. So someone wants to help you, think of whom it might be and initiate the contact. So that's just for you, Sharon, because I was shuffling them as I was looking at your comment there.
Yep, I'm just trying to get this person. And I've just somehow lost it. I get the rings, honey, from my deck, and this is the time of coming together, protection and promises. So I do feel that he will come back. He will change his mind, but I feel like there's patterns there, honey. So to me, I get the feeling it's about deciding whether you want to keep doing those patterns over and over. All right, you may need to protect your energy a bit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I just noticed as I was doing that, I was having to look over the little bar there. So that was, oh, now it's gone. Did that sweep off the board already? No. Oh, that was Sharon's there. Yes. And Michelle, you would like a reading or any messages from Dad. So do you know why I use the Lenormands these days?
What's that?
The difference in the size of the cards.
Yeah, they are a bit smaller, aren't they?
They are so hard to shuffle. And my wrist isn't quite right yet.
Yeah. How is it going? I meant to ask you before we came live. Slow.
Still swollen a bit. Oh, hang on. Which one is it? That one. Along that edge. Yeah. But the scar looks good. I like showing off the scar. It's pretty good. Oh, so sorry. We have Michelle is wanting to have a reading or messages from Dad. I'll pick a card without shuffling. I'm just going to pick a card now. Oh, look, it's just the yes card. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly.
Yeah. And I've got the infinity, which is very much about the energy that you've put out there, honey, is circling back. And the card says the never-ending circle of life. We learn to move forward on our journey. I also feel that's the never-ending cycle of love as well. As you can see, very much the hearts are in there as well. So know that love is endless from Dad.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. It's the eternity, isn't it?
I like the comment there, Scott.
Oh, what's
well said, mate.
Where's that?
The very end of the list. Telling somebody to go get their own clients.
Oh.
I love it.
Hey, I like this. No, look. Hang on.
Trolls.
Where did I see that? He's at the message that's there. Massage me. Like, really? Right down the bottom, massage. I'm not even going. I'm not putting
Scott,
it up.
if that's a male, look out. Oh, my God.
Sorry. I do massage. No, thank you.
Keep in mind, people, these people are scammers. They're not normally proper readers. They will give you a bit of information and harass you for money. So just block them, keep reporting them to Facebook. That's all we can do.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now for Dana, the question, it didn't show. Sorry. I thought I'd hit the button. How many months till I get housing house and have I got cords?
Okay, so she means energy cords stuck to. I know what she means through there.
We've
done some work on healings, cutting cords. I'm not sensing cords at the moment, honey. I do feel what you are feeling is more universal energy, which is crazy at the moment. I feel like you're in two minds when it comes to housing. I feel like you keep questioning yourself whether I want to be here or I want to be there. You're putting that unsettled energy out, which confuses the universe in your manifestation as well. So have that really clear picture of what it is that you want and stop questioning yourself about it. And my feeling is things will start to fall into place, okay? I'm just going to pull a card, the snake energy. And that is shed your skin, prepare to heal and transform. You're always evolving.
Probably can. Did you?
Sorry?
That's all right. You probably continued. I'm not going to interrupt.
Oh, yeah, I've done.
You froze on my end, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
The card that I've pulled, I just sort of shut up so that hopefully you were still going. Self-forgiveness. Let go of the old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. So that's what was pulled from this step, a dolphin and mermaids, okay? It does still fit in with what Leanne had said as well too. So, yep. And where did I get to with the hellos? That was down where we'd done the deck. And can I have a card, please? Diane's wanting a card. So
certainly, honey.
That was after Sharon had said, awesome, can't wait to buy a deck.
Beautiful.
Oh, so the colour's gorgeous on that.
The Scorpion. Just before I actually get into this card, something I'll point out to you guys, every card has hearts in it somewhere. Some are more than others, and it all has the chakra colours in them as well. So they've got the energy, that sort of energy in them as well with that, okay? So the Scorpion, honey, the card says your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. Now, I don't necessarily feel this is around argument or anything like that. I actually feel like it's more about reacting to other people's energy at the moment. So whether you're finding yourself being pulled into other people's energy, just be careful of what you're saying. Say what you mean. Don't think before you speak, sort of thing. Okay, so wishing you all the best for that.
I think too, with some things, it does take like discerning whether you actually do need to consult an expert, go to someone further for that little bit more information if it's needing it, rather than, like Leanne said, in reacting in emotion. Just say, look, hang on, I'm just going to have to check up and find out more info about that one then. and to have it where you do consult someone when you're needing to. So don't leave it as just a guesswork type of thing. So you're heading off to bed.
I think so, it's done.
Sorry? Yes. Yes, we have seen that. So thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
He was just letting me know that Prince Philip's died.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the 2 dogs at my feet now. He's trying to get one of them out. Yeah, cool. And I've got a visiting friend's dog called Oscar, and it's been interesting because he's been a bit, I wouldn't say sooky. Oh, good, both of them went out. He hasn't really been sooky, but Peanuts and Russell have sort of kept him sort of outside. Not chasing him or anything, but he feels so like he doesn't want to come in. Poor thing. So, so do consult when you need to, and whatever. What was your card that you had for Diane then?
The Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, Rashina is asking about marriage. Need to know about going through a very difficult time. Will it work or end? How does my partner feel?
Okay. I get communication is a big thing there, honey. I've got the Dagger card that has come out for you, and the Dagger is courage and protection surrounding you. Break free from the negative cycles and release the unwanted attachments. So where's your mindset at the moment? Is it in that negative mindset? Because I do feel that you're very much in your own head, and you need to open up, you need to communicate, but be careful not to let the negativity come through. So what we can do is we can react to other people's energies without realizing we're doing it. So take a breath, step back and ground yourself, have that clear picture before you get into it with your husband. Okay.
And there is a lot that we do perform on autopilot. The card that I've pulled for you is Simplify Your Life. So it's actually eliminating the clutter from your home and create that work-life balance so that it flows with the activities. That's where I'm thinking declutter even the mind to a degree and not overthink things. Have it just flow so that it's, like Leanne had sort of mentioned there as well. So whoops, Natalia. That was Natalia's comment saying she's going to pre-order the cards before they run out.
Perfect. Love it.
Excuse me, I'm going to have another coffee here. Can hear you both. Internet playing up. Oh, yeah, that's where we got to from that. Oh, there we go. Hello, Sarah. What's with the energy lately? Anxiety has been horrible. Any advice or spirit messages would be wonderful.
Yep. Let me touch on the energy side of stuff and the anxiety, honey. It doesn't surprise me that you are feeling that, because you are an empath and yet we do take on that energy sort of thing. I know myself, I've fed up with it the last week to 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks now, that the energy has been really sort of heavy in that sense. It's only late today that I've actually felt that change starting to move through myself. So just ground yourself, breathe, meditate is a really good way to sort of help get on top of this energy at the moment. Practices like Ros was doing before with the breathing. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Just take a few deep breaths and relax. Don't fight it, okay? That would be the best way to get through this. Can I just say also, April is going to be a hard month for a lot of us. Don't take offense to it. Don't react to it, okay? Just find the easiest way through that you can.
And I'm quite sure your practice at the breathing will be a lot better than mine. You're getting the rest card. So you've been working hard, taking that and get some rest. So it's at any point in time, we don't always feel that we deserve the time to rest, that we've got to work all the time or we've got to worry about something, because it's just how we feel, that we're probably hardwired and it's part of our autopilot. Let it go and get the rest. That's a beautiful image in it. It almost looks like a return to the womb.
It does, doesn't it?
So we don't remember that in our conscious level, but it's certainly something. We spent 9 months in a womb, and it's that growing. It was that growing stage. We need to do that each time we rest. Put it in our minds that what we're doing is repairing, rejuvenating. The rest is giving us that time. So we have to do it, everyone. So thanks for the questions there. Now let's have a look. Scott, hey, g'day. I didn't have yours up before because I was all over the place. I still probably am, aren't I?
Yeah.
Now we're down. I've shown Diane's life goes on.
Can I pull Scott a card? I was just drawn to pulling him a card.
For Scott, yeah, go for it.
Scott,
Yeah,
I hope you don't mind. I'm sure you don't mind. The card that I've pulled for you is the bow and arrow, and I get you're exactly where you need to be at the moment. So the card says you are right where you need to be. Your direction is clear. You're on target. All right. So whether you've been questioning yourself a little bit lately, I just get you're very much on target. You're right where you need to be. Okay.
And there is that protection surrounding you. So yes, you and your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I do like these cards. It was a long time ago I first used them. So yeah, feel that to the depths, really. Yeah. Now we were on, we've done Dana's.
Sorry, I'll throw you off.
Oh, and he's got, no, you haven't, because there's another one he's thrown up there too. So what's happening with me in the next 6 to 8 months? No, one's enough.
That was probably there before we asked that.
It was. Yeah, it was. I went to the next one, which was will my partner and I own our own home, which I'm feeling yes.
Yes, I get yes to that.
It does take a little bit of time, though, as you know, deposits and all the rest, but it's going to happen.
I want my own home again.
I'm lucky. I have.
Yeah.
I did once upon a time have 2. Yeah. That was just too greedy. No, I just didn't want to be a landlord anymore.
Yeah. I don't want to be a tenant anymore, but I want my own home.
So, look, all things do come as they're meant to. So it really is trusting. And, Paula, you have a friend from your past who's in touch with you. Can you see a future for us? Can we see a future for you? Us, yeah.
I'm questioning that. I kind of... You got the Dreamcatcher card, okay, hun? So the Dreamcatcher is plan new goals, make time to follow your dreams, okay? But I get the feeling when I'm looking at your question, I want to say be careful. Okay.
Yeah, and there I've got the pay attention card. So there you go. Yeah. So it's, are you noticing any repetitious signs? And what's the other part? And your inner guidance. I was doing pretty good reading that backwards.
You were.
Notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So it really is, pay attention to your own intuition around it as well. So don't ignore it.
Yeah. Trust your gut instincts, honey.
Yeah.
When they come
And next thing we've got, sorry, this guy, I just can't get over how he wanted a massage. Because I've still got it in my thing here.
Yeah, you scroll.
Yeah. So Natalia is wondering, it's been a while since she's had a reading from Jacob. So are there any messages from him, please? I'll actually solo you for this one.
Okay. All right, honey. So the card that I have pulled for you is the cross card. You're right. You are on the right path. Believe in yourself. Destiny awaits. So my feeling is it's very much about focusing on the future, your goals side of it. I actually get the reference from Spirit. There's something about to be put in front of you that's going to bring the opportunities. He wants you to move forward. So to me, I get the feeling it is very much based on where you're going, what it is you want. Take the opportunities as they appear to you. All right. And there's a lot of love that comes through. Okay.
Cool. Good. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. And we've got okay.
Kalisha.
I
like if I got that right, because I'm not good pronunciation.
Phonetically, it looks like Keely Shay.
It does, doesn't it?
If you pronounce phonetically. But anyway, it's lovely to see you here. Thank you for asking for a card. So you're hoping for your own bundle of joy soon. Oh, that's gorgeous.
I do feel excitement building.
I have got weight, so you're waiting for it.
And they're coming together, the rings.
Yeah, so there you go. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So you'll have the results, though. It just means there is a little bit of a wait, but there is anyway when you're pregnant. So.
And mine says the rings card says, this is the time of coming together, protection and promises. And I'm a big believer.
Leave the protection out of it, but
That's it. You don't need the protection side, honey. We won't give you the birds and bees, but I am very much on the belief system. I went through my own fertility issues, and I know how we can become very stuck or focused on getting pregnant. I say to people, don't focus on the outcome. The outcome is the pregnancy. Focus on what's bringing you together, the uniting together, as in the rings coming together sort of thing, in that side of it, because that when you focus on the pregnancy, we can create blocks in that side. So focus what brings you and your partner together to get there.
Yeah.
Okay?
It actually hardens the energy rather than letting it flow. So think of the love together is letting the energy flow and having what needs to flow happen. Yes.
So true.
Wonderful. So just a little bit of a wait, about 9 months.
Have fun trying.
Yeah. And we've got Simone here saying hi and bye. Hi and bye.
Hey, hon. She's off to bed already.
Yeah, I'd say so. Now, Scotty's actually asking, had spirits around us lately? Any idea who they are? Even though we've already answered one of his questions.
I get the reference to two, and I get the feeling they're both older gentlemen in that sense. So grandfather, great-grandfather sort of thing. I feel like they come through from the same family in that side. It's not, different families. It's the same.
Yeah, I'm feeling friendly. Like it is
definitely. There's war history there.
Family friendly there.
Yeah.
So, nothing to be worried about at all.
No.
And Tonya would love a card or a reading,
honey.
a card, please. So I've already got that one. Self-employed.
Palette. So the palette is about being creative, express yourself, learn something new. All right.
So there you go. And this one's you're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So there you go. Those two cards do actually fit together. So just whatever it is that you're creating, it'll go ahead. So perfect. Trust it. Trust what you're doing is right. What does this one, Michelle? Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you here. 8 got in early. I think it's I because the 8 is above the I on the keyboard. So you got in early this time. It's wonderful to see you here.
Yeah, lovely, honey.
There you go. So I like that. And the next comment is that massage me. Now, I do not know if that is, yes, I think it is one of those.
That looks like it. I think it's been deleted.
Yeah, I would say it has been. And I'm going down souls and dolphins, please, is what Sarah asked for. And you got the souls and dolphins. We've got one each.
So one I've drawn, honey. Is the house. Find your own space. There you will feel content and safe. So whether you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or crowded at the moment, time to take some time for you, honey, in that safe place.
Yeah. And let yourself receive. So allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And that includes like we had before for the rest, because I think this was the second set you've got, wasn't it? I think I marked that one up, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, good.
You were lucky. Soul, any guidance? Thank you. Oh, soul card. It's spelled S-O-U-L. Soul is a fish. Or the sole of your foot, but that's okay. We know what you mean, Leanne. And it's lovely to see you here.
Yeah, hey, honey. You pulled the mountain card, honey, and that reads, you're a tower of strength. Push forward, use wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcomes. So whether you're feeling a little bit tested at the moment, feel things are going against you, keep going. You're on the right track and pull on that inner strength. Okay.
And I had the card that I've pulled is the Father Healing card. So your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Oh, that's not showing. I just realised I've got that. Hang on. No, that's not working either.
You love it when you're going to go across yourself.
Yeah, I forgot I've got the overlay. Yeah, no, I thought it's probably better to have both, have us one at a time. But yeah, anyway, it didn't work. That's fine. That is fine. You know what we mean, Leanne.
Yes.
So I think you know those issues, and as you release it, it really is giving you more power. So great stuff. Now, Michelle's put here, my question was before that. Now, I'm not sure. I know we have answered her question, but this is where, for those of you watching, I put a fairly casual way of doing this, but I do actually go down the list in the order that they're received into the Be Live. So if it looks like that I have missed questions and the rest, well, it's probably just that the screen's nicked up, it scrolls through. And we don't guarantee any particular order of anything with this anyway. So it's not saying anything negative on what you've put there, but I actually can't find it now. So, and yet I know that we've answered one. I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we, for Michelle?
No, not for Michelle. She did say that she got on early. Got in early this time, but I've pulled her a card, and the card that I have got is the trust card. The trust, it will all count. No, the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. Okay, so no, those patterns are there. Trust in it. Okay, beautiful.
And that's the one I had up. Yep. And you've got morning affirmations. So in that trust, you can set up little rituals for yourself if you feel that you need to. And morning affirmations are actually quite a nice way. I think sometimes the affirmations have become a little old hat because for so many years, this deck was bought probably in around 2004. It's getting a bit old. The concept around doing any of these types of things still stays the same. So don't get tired of it. Even though, for me at times I feel a bit jaded in the length of years that I've been going with some of this stuff, and you sort of think, when's it going to work? Well, it does. You've just got to trust it. And that's what the morning affirmations do. You say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates. And it's for manifestation. Doing that you want and intend to be the result. You believe that it's as if it has happened now. That's how I understand affirmations. Yeah. So,
I just had a comment at the bottom of Vina. I'm sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong, asking how you get us to see your message. We have a long list of messages that come through on the background, and we do make our way through there. So please be patient. Okay.
Yeah. Which is why I explained as far as with whose was it I just did? Michelle's, wasn't it? Thanks. Yeah. So which is why I did need to explain it. Had I missed the message? Well, I might have. But they do scroll through, especially when it gets a bit busy. So
did you hear the voice in the background here?
Nah, I've got these things in. So
something here said thanks, and it sounded like Google, but I can't see where it came from.
I haven't got anything else active. I turned off all my notifications today because this morning I was getting sick of hearing the hats beep, beep, beep on the Clubhouse, beep, 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 and everything else. Yeah. It really does, and this is part of where, I just explained as far as the frustration of, that the jadedness or whatever, or old hatness of affirmations and stuff like that. It can sometimes be a very tiring journey. And like you said, as far as April going to be a fairly heavy month for the energy and having that working, when you've been on a spiritual pathway for so many years, that you sort of start to feel, when is it ever going to end? Well, that's the wrong sort of, even then saying it like that, I was feeling the tension picking up in me, and I was sort of thinking, that's what I feel about social media and all this bullshit at times, that we feel compelled that we have to be part of it to break into that success of being in business, of doing anything. You've got to be on social media or on the internet. And that sort of thing. Well, you don't have to. Just let everything go of the expectation of what other people's idea of success is. Be yourself and feel into, trust what is coming from within you to guide you to doing what you need, not what someone else is always telling you need. Okay, I think we need to be actually moving into learning for ourselves what we need and tuning into that is our connection directly with our spiritual, what's the label? You know, we each have a different way and label. So tune into that. Use the tools that you want to, that you need to, that you feel drawn to. It's nothing wrong with using these tools, or just sitting and humming, going if you want to, that sort of stuff.
You find what connects with you.
The what?
We find what connects with us and we use
it.
Yes.
Sorry, momentary distraction then.
What did you see?
I was looking. There was one comment. Got to go, ladies. It's 10 p.m. here. Thank you so much for my message. Scott sharing that at the end. And it's just something that caught me. And I sort of thought that even in itself there wasn't even really any need for him to say a thank you or to let us know he's going to bed or anything like that. But it's the way that with this type of thing that we do, live streaming and connecting as friends like we do here and having fun. I mean, it feels more like a family get together than two people just giving guidance and we're gurus, that sort of stuff. It's just being in communion, in community with other people, having the experience we're having as, the spirit in the body. Our spiritual soul bit in the body, and just letting it flow. So that's how I see what our life is. And I think it's probably because I read, sometimes those little lines that you read, like we have on cards, like you've created with your set of cards, just those gems of a one-liner that can really catch your attention. And it was just someone asking, we've forgotten to ask that question of, why am I here? It's all about what are we getting out of life rather than why am I here? And that really did strike me this morning. That's what we should have opened with as a chat.
It's interesting because I'm very big on manifestation these days. I feel there's so many different levels of manifestation. There's about 4 different stages I could put my finger on when it comes to manifestation. But it's kind of like I keep saying to people, when you're manifesting, know what it is you want it, know why you want it, and when you want it. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. Hey, I want my own house. I don't know where the money's coming from to do that, but I don't need to know. I just need to focus on why I want it, when I want it, and what was it? Why I want it, when I want it, and focus on that sort of thing.
Why when
it was great. I've gone totally back.
Yeah,
what it
it's getting late.
Why I want it and when I want it.
It's putting your intentions. It's putting your intentions of what you want universe to help you with. And the universe, when we say that, is actually our spirit guides. It can be our angels. It can be our healing circle. It can be anything that is actually that we know is part of our team. As such. So it really is bringing that intention all together as part of why am I here? And you you don't have to search for that. It's that trusting and knowing that as the team, you know it, you're being guided to it, and you just trust the next step. That's and yes, that manifests what is the next desire because it's in alignment with what you're here for.
And don't you think what the next step is? Manifest above and beyond.
Yeah.
Because what happens in the next step? You got nowhere to go.
Yes. And I can't even remember. And I can't even remember where the hell we were at. I think it was something like there was 8 got in early. Yeah, Michelle was saying she got in early. Yeah.
We haven't
I'm just
done
watching.
Sue.
This is funny. Yeah, it was when, it was actually when, Jinkies was saying hi, bye. It was just after that too. I've lost my track. I have. Diane, we did one for you, didn't we? Just found Kathy's. Hi, Kathy.
Hey,
Great
Kathy.
friend from Meningie days. That's if you're still here.
Yep. So, honey, the card I have pulled for you is the Breathe card. I love this card. I love the hearts in that. Release what no longer serves you. Find your inner energy and balance it. Okay, so find balance within yourself. So just breathe, ground yourself, center your energy. I feel like you're being tested a little bit at the moment.
And look at this, she's sending you make a wish. So she is. This is a magical moment, so make a wish and enjoy its manifestation.
Perfect.
What do you think of that one, Kathy? Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's cool. After that, we have, I'm so glad I saw that. Thanks for popping in, Kathy. We did give one for Diane, didn't we? Diane Wilson?
I think so, yes. By memory.
Because it's fine for you to repeat the questions until we actually do something. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a bit of a delay as
there
well.
Is. Yeah, there is. Robin, you're from Melbourne. Can you tell me anything? Because I've so much. Oh, you've got so much going on at the moment.
I get anxiety around you, honey. So the card that I have pulled is the Rooster card. The Rooster is beware of the ego at play, take charge. So where's the ego that's coming in around you, honey? All right, it's time to take back that control.
I think that's confirming it, but trust your own intuition with that one as well. There's something else in behind that too. Take control, like Leanne said. Yes. Whoops. Hang on. That's the one I just... Oh, no, this is a new one.
No, I wondered if you'd seen that one. So that one's for you,
Ros. I had a beautiful reading with you years ago at Mind Body Spirit Festival, which is coming up again soon, the one in Adelaide.
May 28th and 29th.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Would love a message tonight on your spiritual progression and this mentoring opportunity I've been offered, please. What I'm getting there, it is just trust. It really is. Trust that pathway that you're following is going really well. And the card that's just been pulled was attracted to my fingers is the Alchemy card. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So know that you are actually deserving of that treasure that's within yourself. It's not that you have to even give it that judgment of is it good or not. Know that it just is, because it's going to progress anyway, because it's what path you're on. But shift your energy with it so that you're actually seeing it more consciously, so that you can tune in more succinctly. And you will have that happening. It is going to be more so that you'll become the master that teaches others as well. So that's what I'm feeling with where you're moving toward. Okay, so it's not just a matter of you learning. We all need to continue with our own work on what is our inner journey, but it's trusting that what we have next, like we said earlier, it is really, you don't have to know what that next step is, just trust that you're moving into it. But sometimes you can direct it yourself if that's where you're wanting to go, okay? Did that sound confusing or what?
No, you're right. And I had to laugh the way you sort of took that deep breath, because I felt the heaviness to the chest around that same time that you took that breath. Ray, honey, can I ask, are you mentoring somebody or somebody's mentoring you? Because my feeling is it's more about somebody mentoring you. I just got, be careful the mentor doesn't hold you back, all right? That situation's been put in front of you for the lessons, the learning, the growth. Like Ros said, trust what you feel. So if you get to the stage where you feel that you are being restricted or held back, that is then the time to make change. Okay.
And I think too that's where I'm seeing and feeling that there is that next progression, that it will switch around, the roles will switch. You won't be just a student, you will be a teacher.
Yeah, you've got a
Okay.
lot to offer, honey.
Yeah. Thank you, lovely ladies, from Diane, from Scott, who's already said good night. Aviana, hello, lovelies. Oh, that's a fresh name there.
Hey, honey.
Oh, I didn't realise it's past half past.
Oh, really?
So
Can we
we'll,
just pull Ivana a card? Because I know she's
yeah,
put up a few.
yeah. She's got, will she get out of this funk? Will we ever work out? Aha, boyfriend.
Look
Yep.
for the signs and the confirmations from above. Your loved ones are around you. So I feel the signs are there, honey.
Yeah. And worthiness, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So that in itself is an indication, yes, you'll get out of the funk and you will work out. You've got both questions there, I feel, that's being answered in that. Oops, that didn't hide. I've just got Sonia's there that I noticed. My boyfriend's broken up with me and we've remained friends. Will he come running back again? I don't think there's going to be a running back.
No. I don't think so either. I actually think you're better off
Yes.
with stay friends, honey, because I feel like you've been held back a little bit.
Yeah. For me, it was an immediate no. So friendship is good. Friendship is good. So I don't even feel I need to pull the card with that one. Thank you, lady. Oh, I like that. Thank you, lovelies. Ros, you got my name right. So it's Keely Shay.
It's a beautiful name, honey.
Keely Shay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keely Shay. Yes, Keely Shay. Okay, now just flipping through quickly. Oh, we heard it. That sound, they heard it. I'm just deaf.
I still don't know where it came from.
Sarah's saying
Google ready to repeat like what you've asked it to do.
Yeah. Sarah's saying the same too. She heard the voice too. I obviously was not concentrating.
I'm looking. I know it came from my end. I'm looking around. I'm thinking, what devices have I got here that can talk?
Yeah. And the last one that I think will answer. Oh, yeah. Where is it? Now I've lost it. Oh no, there's two there. So will Lionel and myself get back together, please? Is this the same as another one?
No, that's a different one.
Different one.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a no with this one too, actually.
Yeah, I'm getting a no with that, honey, as well.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's not what you're wanting.
So, and Josanne, may I have some love advice, please? I think I might get it for that one.
Trust your heart. Look at the emotions. Okay. Acknowledge your feelings while being present in this moment. I feel that you know the answers, honey. It's more about getting out of your head and listening to your heart.
Yes, and watch your thoughts as well. So it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear, not what you fear. So it's where you put your focus. Feel that to its, to that deeper degree, I suppose. In some ways that works. Now, Kathy, hi, darlings. Also beautiful, thank you. And that is all exactly right. I'll be making a wish tonight. Not quite sure what to wish for, though. Hey, trust yourself. I told you that before.
Even trust for, balance, prosperity.
That's great. And she's saying too that the captions are great. Yeah, it's a good program. The Be Live is the one that we're using. And
we're getting captions on the Facebook page as well.
Yes, they do. If you've got it turned on for the closed captioning, yes, it'll show up. So sometimes it's actually quite funny to read the captions, the closed captions as you're going, because it doesn't always get it right and it can be quite funny interpretations, especially if you start to talk really fast and it doesn't like to catch up with it. YouTube does the same. Yeah, YouTube does the same.
Yeah.
We've got Madhu, who is from Sri Lanka, about my marriage partner. She's just wanting some info there too from the sound of it. I'm assuming it's she. I'll just pull a card there while you're doing whatever you're doing there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a comment to come up on the iPad so I can block it.
Look, it is, you're being helped. So do trust heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. And that's sometimes what we do need to trust, because when you plant the seed in the ground expecting to have the harvest later on. You're not standing over it all the time, watching, waiting. You trust that that is going to do what is its natural thing. Heaven is looking after you. You will have that marriage partner by whatever means it is that's right for you, okay? So I think that's where trust comes into it, and certainly thanks for asking as well. It seems so weird at times how global this is, isn't it?
I reckon.
Yeah.
I was just smiling at Sarah's comment. She said the voices I heard sound like the voices in Leanne's ghost hunts. I love it.
Well, that's what came up. I'm sort of thinking, no, it wasn't. If I didn't hear it, like usually Siri comes in with whatever it is, something different. The ghost, what's that called?
The spirit box.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it. So
I couldn't for a second either.
Yeah. So Ray, you're being mentored, but trust the whole process. You'll be being a teacher at some point, and I don't think that's far off. Yeah. Trust. Yeah. So, Chantel. Okay, Shani.
Hey, honey.
Close family friend listening and enjoying this, so feel free to throw me some cards if you come across this. Okay, we'll do that. And we might just have to leave it at that.
Okay, so the card I have is the Hope card, and the Hope is have faith, it will happen. So something you're planning is going to come to the forefront, honey.
And
ready, set, go. I love it.
I like that. So now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Go for it. I'll find out what it is later.
Yeah, sounds good.
So thank you, everyone. There it is. Sarah's put that. The voice I heard sounded like the voices in Leanne's ghost hunts. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I do have to go through the footage from the old jail that we did 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And see what's come up. One of those jobs.
Oh, there you go. So, and we've got the acknowledgement there, the thanks and blessings from Madhu.
Thank you, Madhu.
That's wonderful. Look, thank you. Look, sorry, Barbara. If you quickly want to give Barbara one, I've put my hand's starting to ache. I've put my cards down.
Yeah, that is totally
so there.
The card that has come out for you, honey, is the Lock and Key. Release your fears, unlock your inner power and strength. So what are you holding back on at the moment, honey? It's time to release. Okay. Yeah. Now you've got support and love around you.
So thank you. And just on the last note, we've got Chantel saying, I'll have to let you know those desires. Yeah.
That's a bit cheeky, Ros.
I'm just guessing.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's all good. Hey, thank you so much for being back here tonight. It's been
Thank you for having me. I have missed this so much.
Yeah, I have missed it without you. I've battled on. I missed a couple though, didn't I? There was a few that I sort of wasn't quite.
There was one where you were stuck in Adelaide. Which I think was the week after the Fringe, and then last week for Good Friday, I forgot it was Friday.
Yeah, look, I could have gone on, and this is where I'm noticing the time I could go off on another tangent with another chat subject. Good Friday. Why do I stick so much to what's my own inner rules around the religious upbringing I had? But mine wasn't as bad as what some can be. I don't stick to it's got to be fish on Good Friday and stuff like that. But I don't like to work on a Good Friday. I don't, it's just little things that from an upbringing that's like that. And Tony said, well, you could have done it. And I said, well, yeah, I suppose I could have, but I just didn't want to. For me, it was just still honouring what is that religious understanding of Christ's death. And it's not so much you can't have fun on the day that that's being celebrated, but it's still... Yeah, it's a juxtaposition of what can be confusing understandings, and it's just what I've always done. I don't like to work on it. I don't like to do certain things, and I just don't feel it's right to do that tonight. So I didn't.
That's fair enough.
One of those funny things, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So we need to honour who we are in whatever way that manifests for us. really, isn't it? It's how we
Yeah.
are. It's what our makeup is, what our soul is telling us or
Yeah.
communicating. Or is
And
it
I
the
love
soul that
that.
does that or the spirits?
Both. Both.
Exactly.
But I love that though, because the focus for April is very much about walk your talk. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Barbara's saying, thank you, beautiful ladies. So
Oh,
thank
you're
you.
welcome,
And
honey.
Kelly, good evening. Thank you. Was Kelly
Very
turning up or saying
Kelly's
hi?
just turned up, I think. I hadn't seen
That's what I
Kelly's name
thought.
earlier.
Sorry, Kelly. Yeah, I thought that was the first time I've seen your name. We're just finishing. You might have to catch us next Friday night at 8:30. And we
Catch the
have gone
replay.
over time. But it's been lovely. It's actually been lovely. And I'm just finishing off.
Sarah.
Oh, there we
We
go.
could
I
play
just
her
saw that.
Friday.
So I'll have to have you both
Beautiful.
back. Yeah.
Thanks, honey.
It's wonderful to be back. Thank you so much for being here. And certainly for next week, share it out that we are on a Friday night. Yeah, Kelly, sorry, you are too late.
Next week, honey, 8:30 Adelaide time.
Yeah, it is. It's Adelaide time. And it's lovely to be back without daylight saving. Oh, like normal time.
Especially when you got meetings overseas and stuff. That was still my headache.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Makes it a
but
bit
then they've jumped around to their daylight saving now too. Most of the states, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, where I'm dealing with is the Philippines. They don't have it apparently.
Oh, yeah.
There she is.
I deal mostly in the US.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference. 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. We do what we enjoy. Well, look, some stuff, it can be boring, but if we change our perspective and outlook and just smile through it, we actually end up enjoying it because that's what we've decided to do. That's how I do it.
I love it.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you next week. Oh, I'm on at 8 o'clock in the morning as well. I do my daily still. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. There wasn't anything that you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just if you're looking to order a pack, jump over to innersoulguidance.com.au.
And that is in the chat stream, wherever that's showing up. Cool. I've got nothing prepared, so we'll see you. Bye, everyone.
Take care, everyone.